What's up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week 3 of the SDA, where this week we're going to be going up against none other than Lewis, coach of the Sparkle Squad. I'm very excited about this battle, and I think this is going to be a really good one, honestly, and yeah, I'm very hyped for it. I'll go ahead and plop up our teams here. Plop! So my opponent has got a Palafin, a Galarian Slowking, Ting-Lu, Cobalion, Hatterene, Rotom Heat, Ambipom, Salamence, Cetitan, Toedscruel, and Misdreavus. A very scary team in general. Hatterene is Tera, Fairy, Water, and Steel, and Cetitan is Tera, Ice, Water, and Ghost. Overall, this is definitely a very scary team for me to be going up against. I'd say, at least compared, like, in terms of matchups versus my team, this is a very interesting one, because, like, a lot of the threats that I see come from maybe some threats that don't seem like massive threats. Cobalion could be a massive issue. Palafin, surprisingly, because I have Volcanion, which, spoiler alert, Volcanion's coming today, as you expect. But Palafin is going to have a much harder time destroying this team as long as I have Volcanion. So, that regardless, I still think that's going to come. In fact, my predictions are going to be Cobalion, Ting-Lu, and Galarian Slowking. I think those three are absolutely coming. And then Palafin, Hatterene, Rotom, and Cetitan I could see rounding out the rear. Toedscruel I could see. I don't think it will, though, because I have a really, really great answer for it. And if it does come, great. That's amazing. I also will say I think Rotom Heat definitely has to come. The more I've prepped, the more likely, like, the more I see it being a genuine, real issue. So, yeah, that's just something good to keep in mind. But I guess without any further ado, I'll go ahead and give you a quick team breakdown, and then we'll jump into the battle. So first up, we are finally bringing Mudbath, the Ursaluna. I was so sad that I didn't bring it the last 2 weeks, so I'm bringing it this week regardless, and I'm very glad I am, because this week we're holding the CUSTAP berry with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Bulk Up, and Endure. Adamant Nature, let's see. Adamant Nature, max HP, very high attack, and a little bit of investment in speed. The speed is just so that way I can speed creep Pokemon that's attempting to speed time me like Ting-Lu or Slowking, Galarian for whatever reason. Earthquake and Stone Edge. Earthquake is there for stab Earthquake. Stone Edge is there for anything that levitates. Bulk Up is there so that way I can get my attack and defense buffed. And then Endure is there so that way I can guarantee that I proc my CUSTAP berry. Because when I'm able to proc my CUSTAP berry, then this Pokemon will move first in the bracket for one turn, and then I can hit something really, really hard with a Stone Edge or an Earthquake, depending on what comes and what goes. This is the answer into Cobalion. This is just a really great Pokemon in general. It can wall Ting-Lu, because Ting-Lu does not get toxic. It can do a lot of damage versus Slowking. Rotom Heats, electric moves, have to be careful, which actually pairs up well with my next pick, which is Steampunk the Volcanion, holding the leftovers this week. Max HP, max defense, Steam Eruption, Will-O-Wisp, Earthquake, and Protect. This is a very, very interesting moveset as well, with Water Absorb. This is my Palafin / physical wall answer, mainly Palafin. Steam Eruption is there because Steam Eruption does Steam Eruption things. Will-O-Wisp is there so that way I can burn things and help chip them down because of the long con. This is meant to be a defensive win con. The long game is really, really great. Earthquake is there specifically for the Galarian Slowking, and Protect is there so that way I can get a little bit of extra lefties recovery and also a little bit more burn chip, which could come in handy, we will see. And again, having Water Absorb is perfect counter to Palafin, which is obviously really great. Next up, we have got Pinky the Clefable making an appearance once again, holding the leftovers. I believe this is 3 for 3 for Pinky as well. Hold with the moves Draining Kiss, Wish, Focus Blast, and Calm Mind. This is my special sweeper, max HP, max defense as well. Also holding leftovers with Wish as well to recover HP, Draining Kiss to help recover HP as well. Focus Blast is there specifically for the Cobalion and the Ting-Lu. In case I just want to nuke something. It's also there for Tera, Steel, Hatterene. This is a very, very good answer into Hatterene, speaking of. And then Calm Mind is there, so that way I can set up Sweep if it is possible, and bada bing, bada boom. This also walls the Titan pretty well as well, because the Titan can't Belly Drum versus this set, because I am unaware. Next up, we have got Kilowattrel Tera Water this week, holding the Life Orb, so that way I can max out my damage, max special attack, very, very high speed, and a decent amount in HP. Thunderbolt, Hurricane, Roost, and Tera Blast. I outspeed Jolly Ambipom, which is the fastest thing my opponent has at base 115, so I outspeed very easily, and I can just nuke things with Thunderbolt and Hurricane and Tera Blast. I decided Hurricane over Air Slash because of that fact that Hurricane just deals a crap ton of damage, and if I need to click Hurricane, then I'm going to want the extra damage anyways. So most of the time I doubt I'll end up clicking it, but this also proves a very, very great answer into Rotom Heat. This is my best answer into Rotom Heat because I have Volt Absorb, and once I Tera Water, then I can be resistant to Overheats, which is the only other really damaging move that the Rotom can hit me with, which is obviously very great. Next up, we've got Wishmaker, the Jirachi, this week, holding the Assault Vest with a very interesting set. Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, and U-Turn. This is going to be my lead. This is 100% my lead. I have max HP, decent attack, and a very high amount of speed. The speed is there to outspeed a timid Rotom. I've got Serene Grace hacks for Meteor Mash and Headbutt. I have a fast U-Turn pivot, which is obviously really great, which is why I'm leading this thing most likely. And I can actually tank a Rotom Overheat with this particular set, so which is very, very great. I think there's like very few cases where I don't lead this. An example would be something like, I don't actually know, but there's very few cases where I actually lead this Pokemon, or where I actually don't lead this Pokemon, I should say, just because it has such great coverage versus everything minus Rotom Heat. And then I can also, if Rotom Heat doesn't make an appearance and my opponent switches into Rotom Heat, I can U-Turn out, Kilowattrel, Tera Water for free, which is the main goal. The reason I don't want to lead Kilowattrel is because I could have really bad matchups versus things like Galarian Slowking. So there you go. And last but not least, finally making her first appearance, we have got Mandy the Mandibuzz holding the heavy duty booties this week. With knockoff, Toxic, Roost, and Defog with the Overcoat ability, max HP, max defense. As you can tell, I'm very scared about the physical mons this week. This Pokemon is meant to wall Ting-Lu. This Pokemon is meant to just easily take care of Toedscruel because of Overcoat. I don't have to worry about being spored, which is absolutely fantastic. Roost is there for longevity. Knockoff is there to knock off opponents' items. Toxic is there for everything that isn't a Cobalion, Ting-Lu, or a Tera Steel Hatterene. And then Defog is there so that way you can get rid of hazards, because Ting-Lu with hazards is very terrifying. And that's pretty much the team, so I'm gonna go ahead and whap into the battle. Whap! Whap! And we are back. So, my opponent has got Galarian Slowking, Cetitan, Misdreavus makes an appearance. Okay. Rotom Heat, Ting-Lu, and Palafin. Very glad not to see no Cobalion. I was very worried about that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead Wishmaker. Wishmaker, just going to go with my lead. Let's see. Mandibuzz does look really nice this matchup. Especially versus Misdreavus and the Ting-Lu. So I'm actually a very big fan of this. So I'm going to go with this. Here we go. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, as always. And yeah, we're going to see what happens with this whole thing. Let's see, Clefable. Clefable also looks really good in this matchup. I could see Palafin being a Pokemon that comes in. We can definitely see... If Palafin comes in, I think I hard swap into Volcanion. Although they could predict that, so I do have to keep that in mind. Rainbow Dash is Palafin. Okay. Now the question is, do I predict the flip turn or not? Knowing that I have Volcanion in the back, I don't think they'll predict the flip turn. I think they're just going to hard swap, if I had to guess. So, and even if they do, I still have the advantage with U-turn anyway. So I'm going to predict that they just hard swap. If they do flip turn, then we'll at least get some intel on what set this Palafin is. They do just hard swap, which is a really good play on my part. Very glad I swapped out there. Twilight comes in. I love the My Little Pony references, by the way, as well. Rotom Heat. So this is perfect for me. I switch into Kilowattrel and I Tera immediately. I Tera immediately and... let's see. What do I click? Let's see. I switch into Stormy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This will probably reveal that I am Tera Water. So Palafin. Okay, so no Cobalion. No Hatterene. Terastalize. Rotom Heat, I would imagine they switch. I could just Thunderbolt for a very easy and safe play. I could also just Tera Blast. Tera Blast is also pretty free, which is what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to Tera Blast here. They do withdraw. We also see no Silence or Ambipom, which is great. We see no Toedscruel. Alright, so Slowking comes in. Slowking of the Galarian variant comes in. So I go ahead and Tera. We're going to see how much this does to a Galarian Slowking. Slowking Galar. assuming you are a defensive pivot. We'll do max HP, max def. Let's see. How much is this? A decent chunk. Okay. So, that's actually not bad damage, so I'll take that. I could see... Let's see, what do I want to switch into here? I could switch into Wishmaker. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I want to switch into Wishmaker here. This is my answer into Galarian Slowking, because even if they do reveal Flamethrower, then we should be able to tank that decently well. And they do go ahead and Chilly Reception. Okay. So the Cetitan could come in. Macintosh. That is Cetitan. Ting-Lu. Okay. I'm okay with that. I just immediately switch into Ursaluna here. Yeah, I switch into Ursaluna. Yeah, is there a reason I don't switch into Ursaluna? I could also switch into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is also a very free switch here. Mandibuzz is also a very free switch here. Let's see. Palafin, Slowking, Ting-Lu, Rotom Heat, Cetitan, and Misdreavus. Okay. Those are the 6 Pokemon. This gives me a very free opportunity to click Bulk Up, which is very nice. And then, I don't know if I reveal that right now, though. I think I'm going to switch into Mandibuzz. Yes, I'm going to switch into Mandibuzz here, and I'm just going to click Toxic. I'm not going to reveal the tech yet. So rocks do come up. I think what I do now is I just click Defog to get rid of these. Or, I could click... What do I think is coming in on this thing? Rotom Heat is probably what comes in on this, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Defog, just to make sure that these hazards go on the switch. And if they stay in, they probably click Spikes here. If I had to guess, this is a perfect wall to this thing, unless this thing has Ruination, and even then I have Roost, so it's fine. They do switch out. Do they switch into Rotom? They switch into, I think that's Rotom. That is Rotom. Okay. So we defog, get rid of the hazards, so that way we reveal we have the hazards. And now I just immediately switch into Kilowattrel. There's zero reason for me not to. Yes, Kilowattrel, easy. Kilowattrel is my switch in every single time versus this thing, especially now that it's Tera Water. And I have Volt Absorb. It can't click an electric move. We switch out, so they probably stayed in and they probably stayed in and went for Overheat, in which case I can just click Roost. So that's fine by me. I can also click Hurricane. Ooh, Trick. Interesting. Are you Specs or Scarf? Scarf. Okay. Nice. I respect that. I respect that play. I definitely respect that play. I think that makes your viability a little bit less useful. Which is pretty chill. I could just click Hurricane for an easy hit, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to click Hurricane. I think it's 50% chance of the snow, but it's fine. We land these. We land these. We land these. There's no issue here. There's absolutely zero issue here. Also, Roost is a lot harder to click now, which I do have to keep in mind. I need this thing alive so that way I can hit this Pokemon. They do stay in and click Hurricane. As I click Hurricane, I should say. Pain Split. Ooh. What an interesting set. What a very interesting set. Nothing really wants to tank a Hurricane, so I just click it again. Zero reason for me not to. Ooh, very interesting Rotom. I like this Rotom. This is a very, very good bring on my opponent's part. Overheat. That's fine. Okay. So I click Overheat. Boom. Alrighty. The special attack partially fell. Now I just switch into... I could switch into Steampunk, actually. Steampunk's not a bad switch in here. I think what I do here is I go Rachi. I think I go Rachi. Although, Pain Split's a very obvious click here, now that I think about it. Most of my Pokemon outspeed Rotom. So I think what I do here, actually, is I just pray for another hit with Hurricane. They withdraw, so something's taking a Hurricane. We will need to Roost up on this thing as soon as possible. Galarian Slowking comes in. Okay. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful damage. Alright, now I just switch into Wishmaker every single time. If we can keep getting the Rotom chipped, we cannot let it click Pain Split. We cannot let it click Pain Split here. Because that would be worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is that it clicks Pain Switch. That's literally every single time. Okay, so Slack Off, that's fine. Jirachi versus Slowking Galar. Zen Headbutt. Does 29 to 35%, which is not great. What wants to switch in versus this? The Rotom? Rotom's not Scarfed anymore, so that makes it a lot less viable. I could just click Meteor Mash here. Meteor Mash is a very safe play. In fact, actually, it does more damage. Is that right? How does Meteor Mash do more damage against Slowking? Oh, Psychic Resist. Never mind. I just click Meteor Mash then. No reason for me not to overpredict it. Meteor Mash! That's a lot of damage, actually. I'll take that. Alright, so Chilly Reception out. That's fine. That is fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. Rainbow Dash is the lead. Palafin. Okay. So I don't outspeed this. However, is there a reason I don't just go into Volcanion here? I don't think there is. Volcanion's a very obvious switch, but it's a good switch. It's a very good switch. It's a very good and easy switch to make just because this thing can't do much versus me. So I am okay with this. A sub. Ooh, okay, that could be actually kind of a problem. Palafin, your sub. I think Hydro Steam Eruption still does a massive chunk. So you could be bulky though. Steam Eruption still does more, most likely. So I'm just gonna click Steam Eruption here and see what this happens here. Drain Punch. Ooh, betting injury. Okay. I mean, I still think we win this 1v1. We should still win this 1v1, actually. We should, I feel. We do miss, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that miss. We will also reveal that we have lefties. This could be a very interesting game. This could be a very, very interesting game, as a matter of fact. Interesting. We might go back and forth for a bit, so I'll boot back when we do. Alright, we're gonna see if that breaks the sub. That was a crit, so it doesn't really matter, but I think what I do now, like, you have to have a decent amount of bulk. Actually, even if you're max HP, an Earthquake should still break the sub, guaranteed. So it'd have to be if you're a very bulky set. So that makes me feel better about just clicking Earthquake here. So I'm just gonna click Earthquake here. No reason for me not to. Substitute, that's fine. We will reveal that you cannot stay in versus this thing unless you are max defense, which would be kind of insane. Let's see. What do we reveal? You are max defense. Okay, that is a bit more unfortunate. That is a bit more unfortunate, but we can still go back and forth very easily, I think, in this matchup. I really wish I had Rocky Helmet now, but I mean, we wouldn't have as much longevity, so it is what it is. Okay, so the main issue right now is trying to get this thing to die, is the main issue. We can definitely win this game, but this team is very, very stally, which is a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie. This is a bit of a problem. I'm switching into Clefable because this way I can just click buttons, I hope. At least I hope. I hope I can just click buttons. Wave Crash could also be kind of annoying as well. We are unaware, so this can't set up on me. The most that you can do is Wave Crash, and that's actually banded. Yeah, this is banded, which you're not banded. So yeah, 33 to 39%, we stay in on this easy, so I just click Wish here. I just click Wish every single time. There's nothing this thing wants to do to me, really. Unless it has Iron Head. Do you have Iron Head? You could have Iron Head. I could see you having Iron Head. Do you have a way to hit this Clefable? That's how you hit this Clefable. Touche. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. So your Drain Punch, Taunt, Substitute. Interesting. Very interesting. So, okay, so what's your fourth move then? Very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting indeed. Is there a way I can break this? Not really. Not really, I don't think. I'm just gonna click Drain Kiss then. Drain Punch, this is gonna do Diddly Squat to me. Yeah, you do Diddly Squat. Which is the thing. We can bank on... actually, we don't need Focus Blast near as much because Cobalion's not here. So, is there a reason I don't just spam Focus Blast versus this thing? No, there's no reason I don't spam Focus Blast. There's literally zero reason I don't spam Focus Blast. And I get the HP recovery too. So yeah, we're mad chilling right now. We are mad chilling right now. This is very much a situation where we can win, I think. Yeah, I think as long as we keep breaking this up, I don't know why I clicked Focus Blast here. I could have just clicked Dragon Kiss to break this up, but it is what it is. They do switch. Okay, what are they switching to? Trixie, is that the Misdreavus? The Slowking. Okay, that's fine. Focus Blast, bada bing, bada boom. That's gonna do a Gilly Squat, but at least we revealed attack. That's kind of funny. We shook off the taunt though, which is great. I could see him swapping back into Palafin. So I kind of want to just switch into Mandy here. No, I don't switch into Mandy here, I think. I think what I do is actually I switch into Steampunk. Because every single time I switch in has been Jirachi. What's the switching for Volcanion? It's Rotom. Yeah, it's Rotom. It's Rotom easy. I really want to predict this going for Chilly Reception, just to put it in a great position. So I think what I'm gonna do, this is a bit of a risky play, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This could bite me in the butt, very much, but we will see when we get there, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt. This does bite me in the butt, okay. If I just swapped into Jirachi there, then this would be easy money. Okay. So Rotom Heat's a lot scarier now, which is great. Do I just click buttons with Mudbath? Do I just click buttons with Mudbath? Because actually, yeah, you have Drain Punch. Okay. Okay, so this is an interesting position for me to be in, for sure. I think I do kind of have to start going ham with Mudbath, actually. So... Slowking, Galar. Because I can scare you out easy with the thing. With an Earthquake. Yeah, I scare you out easy with an Earthquake. You do not want to take an Earthquake from me. So I'm just going to switch to Mudbath here. And click Bulk Up. Right? Is there a reason I don't click Bulk Up here? Bulk Up. Bulk Up. They do switch out. They hard swap. Did they go into Rotom? Luna. This is Misdreavus probably, right? This is the Misdreavus. Okay. So Misdreavus comes in here. I'm at +1. So my guess is the way this was brought in, this is an Eviolite Misdreavus. Or it could be Destiny Bond, which would be really funny if this was Destiny Bond. I would approve of that 100%. I'm just gonna click Bulk Up again. Is there a reason I don't? What does this thing want to do to me? You could burn me, I guess. This could also be easy setup fodder, but I feel like you're gonna click Torrent or something. So I'm gonna click Bulk Up again just to see what you do. Ooh, Grass Knot. I respect that. We do still tank that, though. So I click Bulk Up again. Alright, we do still tank that, so that's good. I'm gonna click Stone Edge, and hopefully this KOs. Hopefully this does a lot of damage and gets a crit. This is very interesting. That does put me in CUSTAP range. So Stone Edge, boom. That does a lot of damage. CUSTAP Berry will pop here, so the Misdreavus will go down at least, but then Palafin comes in, or something else comes in. Which is unfortunate, but at least Misdreavus is down. The Misdreavus is down. We are not on a good foot, though. We're not on a good footing. The Cetitan could come in here. The Palafin probably comes in here just to get a KO. Something comes in here to get a KO versus this thing. It's not going to be anything slower than this. And it's not going to be Rotom Heat because of the Life Orb. They do not want to get more damage off on that thing when I can just click a button versus it. So, okay. Positioning-wise, this is not ideal. Positioning-wise, this is not ideal at all. I am at +2, so hopefully, I would assume it's either it's going to be Palafin, probably, just to get a KO. Rarity, it's not. What is this? It's a Titan. So Titan's probably going to get a KO here, then. I just click Earthquake, I think, just to click it. Versus a Titan. What can Clef do? Because if I can set up with Clef, even a little bit, I can claim some lives. So, yes, I think I do... I think my win con now has become Clef. My win con is literally set up Clef. And this is the one time I'll get to set up. So I do need to go into this thing, because this thing can't touch me. Calm Mind. We click Calm Mind here because we have to. There's not really much of a choice in the matter. This will allow us to be able to break the sub, assuming on the Palafin. So let's see, Misdreavus is gone. Misdreavus is the only Pokemon that's gone on their end. Ting-Lu can't do anything. Ooh, Heavy Slam. I did not think about Heavy Slam. I did not think about Heavy Slam. Whoopsie. Okay, new win con. New win con. This could be an issue. Okay. Yikes. I did not think about that. Yeah, we could just straight up lose here, actually. We could just straight up lose. Oh god, this is a problem. Okay, I'm gonna switch into Mandy then and click Toxic. Or I switch into this, then I double into Jirachi. I think is what I have to do here. I switch into this, then I double into Jirachi, click Meteor Mash, as they click Earthquake. That's probably what I have to do here. Heavy Slam is going to still do a decent chunk, but that's fine. Okay, now I double into Wishmaker. Yeah, I double into Wishmaker. I double into Wishmaker here. Jirachi can also win this. I do have to keep that in mind because I do have Drain Punch. But I need Meteor Mash to pop. I need Meteor Mash to pop. That's what I really need to happen. I need Meteor Mash to pop. I need a lot of things to happen. I really do. I really need a lot of good things to happen. This could also just Tera Blast and Ghost me in the face. Although that's not going to do more than Earthquake, so... We double into Jirachi. Yeah, this isn't looking good for us. We might lose this game. Really good prep on my opponent's part. Like, I have to give credit where credit is due. What comes in here? Twilight. This is... What is this? Rotom. Do you... Okay, wait. Rotom Heat. We might have to rely on a Zen Headbutt. But I can tank. I know I can take an... Well, can I take an Overheat with... No, I don't know. I should be able to. Yes, I should be able to. I'm gonna click Zen Headbutt. We doubles. Ooh, okay. I really wish I clicked Meteor Mash then, but it is what it is. Trixie comes in. What is this? The Slowking? Slowking, okay. That's fine. I click Zen Headbutt. Boom. Alright, time for Meteor Mash. Time for Meteor Mash. And pray for some buffs. Come on, Jirachi. Serene Grace Jirachi. Serene Grace Jirachi. Doubles again. Okay, interesting. They're really trying to predict me. They're trying to out-predict me, I think. Which they're not in a position to really do. I click Meteor Mash versus this. Boom. This gives me... This is setup fodder for me. This is setup fodder for me. Because even if I can get to a +1 versus this, that's great. How much does Ting-Lu's Earthquake do to me? 58 to 70. Okay, hold on. Hold on, this might not be great. I feel like you're going to predict a switch again, right? Surely you predict a switch. Because if I go into Mandibuzz, then Jirachi looks a lot worse for wear. I'm gonna try it. Okay, they stay in. What move do they click? We do get the attack buff, okay. They do click Earthquake. Okay, how much does this do? Wow, that's a one-shot. Dang it, dude. Crit! Max attack. The crit mattered. Crit mattered 100% of the time. Crit 100% of the time mattered. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about that. We lost the crit. We lost the crit. Okay, what gives me... Okay, now we're just playing for differential at this point. What gives me the best opportunity to win is what this comes down to. Okay, Ting-Lu. God, that crit sucks. Okay. Earthquake does 33 to 40% versus Pinky. I think I have to go with Pinky, though. Crap, this sucks. This really sucks, man. Okay. This is fine. We outspeed this at the very least, so we just have to hope this doesn't KO me. We have to hope this isn't max attack. Which it very well could be, honestly. It could be max attack. That crit was very unfortunate for me. Ugh. This is really good prep on my opponent's part. Like, honestly, I can't even be mad. This is really great prep on my opponent. Alright, what move do you click? Earthquake, does this KO? It does. Of course it does. Okay. That sucks. Okay, yeah, we just straight up losing that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way we can win, but Palafin just wins. Palafin beats my Volcanion. Palafin beats my Volcanion. Yeah, I just straight up lose here at this point. I'm just gonna click Toxic. Maybe we can stall out a win, but I really doubt it. Unless he for some reason switches to Palafin here. Like, Ting-Lu is... I'm surprised he didn't let Ting-Lu go down. Twilight comes in, which is the Rotom. And we miss. Of course we do. Okay. I guess I just click Roost here, just on the off chance that I live. Because there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. This sucks, dude. Okay, whatever. This is fine. I click Knock. This is unfortunate for me. I definitely could have played better. I could have prepped better as well. This is really great prep on my opponent's part. Like, I'm not mad at the prep at all. The crit is what I'm mad about. The crit very much mattered a lot. Because, depending on rolls, like, I could have gotten some really good stuff from that. But, you know, it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. We click Knock here just to knock off this thing's item. Boom. Knock off the Life Orb. Can't choice me anymore, friend. I just click, I can click Toxic here, I guess. I'm gonna click Roost, just to be safe. Volt Switch, okay. Boom, that's fine. Oh, we revealed the entire moveset. Palafin comes in here and wins. Palafin comes in and wins, which is unfortunate. Yeah, rarity, that's Palafin. No, that's Cetitan. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. They could just be showing off tech here, which I wouldn't blame them if they were. I'm just gonna click Knock here. I let him pick up a KO. They could also belly drum. Respect on the tech. Is it what Tera is it? Ice. So it's just Tera Ice, maximum damage type deal. Yeah. I'll go ahead and play this battle out just to see if anything happens, but most likely nothing happens. We outspeed? How does Mandibuzz outspeed? Am I naturally faster? I might be, actually. I am naturally faster, but I don't have any speed investment in this. This is a slow boy. Interesting. Ice Shard, is this gonna KO me, actually? This might not KO. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so GG's. GG's at this point. Yeah, we just straight lose. Reese's in pieces. They do click Earthquake. Does that KO? It doesn't. Do we land the Willow? Okay, we do land the Willow. I'll take the Willow landing. Just to show off some tech. Just to show off a little bit of tech, you know. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Protect. For some HP recovery. And then I click Steam Eruption to do damage. That's what I do. That's what I do, man. I'm a Volcanion. That is what I do. Maybe we can pick up another KO. I doubt it. They're probably just going to click EQ here. They switch. Of course they do. Into this thing. Okay. That's fine. I mean, regardless, we still lose anyways. There's no... I don't know why they keep switching. Like, you can just beat me, man. Come on, man, you can just beat me. I could Willow again, on the off chance that this goes for a different move. You know what? Frick it. Why not? I'm just gonna click the button. No reason for me not to. Might as well put some chip on this thing. Oh, man. Did they chili reception for fun? They just click slow. Okay, that probably GG's then. Yeah, they GG's. Okay. GG's my opponent, once again. Really great game. Really great prep, really great everything. Can't be mad. It was just really well played, and there's nothing much I can do about it. This is gonna be annoying to edit, though. This is gonna be annoying to edit. Oh, no. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm really sad that my mixed Volcanion set didn't come in clutch. I was really proud of a lot of these sets, and they didn't come in clutch. The crit really mattered a lot. There was a couple of misses there that were also annoying too, but you know, it is what it is. At least CUSTAP Ursaluna popped off. I could put that in the timestamp or the thumbnail, I should say. So I'll take it. But yeah. It is what it is. My opponent just beat me fair and square. Really great game by my opponent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you dudes in the next battle. Peace out, mates!